Your work also involves bridging the gap between science and spirituality. I just want to know, how do these two domains intersect to become one entity for you to promulgate? Science and spirituality, for many people, is different, and for many, they're trying to bring it together, that one is not contradictory to the others. How do you propose to do?
In fact, science and spirituality are getting close very much today. In fact, I think if you look at history and if you look at the present time, science and spirituality are agreeing on many things and coming together on many things. Now, science, if you look at science and technology has given human beings things to live with. Science and technology has not given human beings what to live for. Okay, so today, if you take it, if you look at all the youth, youngsters, and everybody, we have got lots of things to live with. We have gadgets, we have watches, we have shoes, we have different kinds of clothing, homes, cars, everything. But the biggest question is, with all this, what am I living for? Now, the purpose. Now, that question can only be answered by a spiritual awakening. Only when you awaken in your inner world can you actually discover what are you living for. Even unfortunately today, human relationships, it's about whom do I want to live with. It's not about what do I want to live for in this relationship. It's about, no. So science and technology is giving the answer for the external, which is to live with things, but it can never give you an answer for
live for.
Now, if you looked at science, and science is today clearly telling us that the human brain is capable of living in this amazing enlightened states. And there's a lot of science, a lot of studies that's going on human brains. So fundamentally, our human brain has 5 brain modes. And science is doing these studies. And these 5 brain wave modes are called beta, alpha, theta, delta, and gamma. Now, when your brain is pulsating at a beta wave mode, it is pulsating between 14 to 30 cycles per second. Now in beta, there is beta and high beta. Now scientists call this beta brain mode as a monkey brain mode. So when your brain is pulsating at these cycles, you lack attention, you lack focus, you lack connection, you cannot be present, and you're constantly thinking about something. So you can never be attentive to something, and the memory capacity also is very less. When your brain is in high beta wave mode, it becomes a brain which is obsessively thinking about the same thing again and again. So you'll come across people who are unnecessarily worrying a lot, who are very anxious because they're thinking the same thing again and again. Now you can change that from beta wave mode to alpha mode, which is when your brain is pulsating between 8 to 13 cycles per second. Now when your brain moves to alpha mode, you become more attentive, you become more calm, you become more focused, and your memory is far better, and you're actually present to people. Now when your brain moves from alpha to theta brain mode, where your brain is pulsating between 4 to 8 cycles per second, your brain has actually become a mystical brain. Your brain has actually become a transcendental brain, where you are now capable of experiencing beautiful enlightened states. You are actually experiencing states of calmness, states of being present. You are actually becoming like an antenna which is also accessing the universal intelligence or the divine. You are able to allow that universal intelligence to flow into you. Your brain is in that mode where it can access that intelligence. When your brain moves to delta mode, which is 1 to 3 cycles per second, that is basically when you're sleeping. So that is not so important. Then scientists have recently discovered the low gamma and the high gamma brain mode, where your brain is actually pulsating from 40 to 60 cycles per second in low gamma mode. Here you are actually awakening to compassion. So when your brain is in this state, you are actually feeling connected to the other, you are actually feeling one with the other, and this I-centricness is diminished, and you are actually feeling other-centricness. And when your brain moves to high gamma mode, which is 60 to 80 cycles per second, you are actually experiencing states of oneness. So this is scientifically proven that these states actually impact the brain, and the brain in turn impacts these states. So it is possible to live in these states today. So today science is saying that these states are possible. Probably in the near future, science will be actually, it'll be possible for science to induce these states into humans. Make it happen actually.